A room grows heavy tonight. Voix séco. Demain pile high. You grind, yet feel empty. Day after day, same blue. Why does it all slip? Something pulls, unseen, relentless. It steals your control daily. Marcus whispered, "You choose. Your mind is no one's pawn. When did you last stand unmoved?" Their words pierce. You falter. What if you didn't react? A silent drain erodes you. Each choice shapes your core. Who are you beneath it? Before these lessons unfold, one man faced this void. His story might feel familiar. Amen sits, desk clutter, papers stack, phone buzzes endlessly. He types, desperate for approval. Words sharp. A colleague mocks. His chest tightens. Anger rises. He types a reply. Fingers shake. It's sent. Regret burns. Instant. Why does their scorn linger? He breathes, heavy, eyes close. A book falls. Pages open. Epictetus star. You choose. His heart slows. Mind clears. He deletes the next reply. No words, just silence now. Their voices fade, powerless. He stands, shoulders unbowed. His desk feels lighter now. Control wasn't theirs, ever. His anger, a rope, cut. 10 lesson reshaped him. They might speak to you. We're here, quiet, waiting. Lesson 1, stop chasing their approval. You sit in a meeting. Their eyes scan, judge silently. You speak, voice slightly unsteady. A colleague smirks. You pause. You adjust, seeking their nod. Their approval feels like oxygen. You rewrite emails 3 times, each word crafted for praise. A boss glances. You exhale, but it's never quite enough. You chase their fleeting glances. You laugh at their jabs. Even when they cut deep, you shift to fit their frame. Your voice shrinks, less yours. You check their faces constantly, hoping for a single sign. You stay late, proving worth. Your desk, a silent altar. You sacrifice for their eyes. This habit feels so harmless. It's just work, you think. But it's deeper, far heavier. Each nod you chase steals a piece of you. Your chest tightens, unnoticed. You feel empty, yet continue. Their approval owns your mood. A text ignored, you spiral. A meeting skipped, you question. You wake, already seeking validation. This cycle drains your core. You're tethered to their whims. Your strength slips day by day. You feel it, don't you? The weight of their gaze. It's not just one moment. It's every choice you make. You bend to avoid conflict. You smile to seem agreeable. You hide your true thoughts. Because you fear their scorn. This isn't living free. It's a quiet surrender. Your dignity erodes, silently. You're not weak, just lost. You've given them your power, and they don't even notice. You're running, yet standing still. Each step pulls you further from who you are. You check your phone again. No reply. Your stomach sinks. You replay their words, endlessly. What did they mean? You overthink, dissect, unravel. Their silence becomes your judge. You dress for their approval. You speak for their ears. You live for their verdict. And it's never enough. You feel it in your bones. That hollow ache growing larger. You're not alone in this. Many chase, many lose. You've felt this before, haven't you? A room full of faces. None see the real you. You nod, you agree. You fade, you're there, but not present. Your voice, buried under theirs. You want to be enough, so you chase their light. But it's a flickering flame. It warms, then burns out. You're left in the dark. Your peace, traded for nothing. You feel the pain now. It's not loud, but constant. A colleague's slight, a friend's jab. You absorb it, say nothing. You think it's strength, but it's a slow bleed. Your confidence chipped away. You question your own worth. You wonder if they're right. Maybe you're not enough. This thought, it lingers. It follows you home. You lie awake, replaying moments. Their words echo, uninvited. You try to shake it, but it clings, heavy, unyielding. You're tired, aren't you? Tired of this endless chase. You want to stand unmoved, but their eyes pull you back. You've felt this in crowds, at work, at home, online. You scroll, seeking likes. Each notification, a small win, but it fades too fast. You post again, hoping. You wait for their signal. You're caught in their web. This isn't just about work. It's your friendships, your family. You soften your edges. You dull your own spark. To fit, to be liked. You say yes, too often. You agree, against your gut. You let their mood sway you. You're not living for you. You're living for them, and it's costing you. Your energy, your focus, yourself. You feel it in silence. When the room is quiet, you're left with only you, but you don't recognize him. Who have you become? This chase, it's a trap. It promises worth, delivers chains. You're not here to please. You're here to be whole. But how did it start? A word, a look, a slight. You wanted to belong, so you gave them power. Now, you're stretched thin, your boundaries blurred, fading. You say it's temporary, just this project, this moment. But it's not, is it? It's every day, every choice. You're slipping, bit by bit. Your strength, once solid, wavers. You feel the loss now. Not loud, but deep. It's in your tense shoulders, your clenched jaw at night. You're carrying their weight, and they don't even know. You're not weak, just trapped in their expectations. You've let them define you, but you feel it, don't you? The urge to break free, to stop this endless dance. You've been here before. A meeting, a text, a glance. You adjusted, you shrank. You thought it was small, but it's not small. It's your life, slipping away. You're tired of performing, tired of seeking their nod. You want your power back. You want your peace. You want to stand firm, but their eyes, they pull. They always pull, and you've let them. Until now, maybe. You feel the ache, don't you? The quiet scream inside. You're not alone in this. Others chase, others fade. But you can stop. You can choose. You can reclaim you. The cost is clear now. Your dignity, your freedom, chipped away, day by day. You feel it in your chest, that hollow, gnawing void. You've given too much. And for what? A nod, a glance, a word. They don't own you, but you've let them. This chase, it's killing you. Not your body, your soul. You're not here to beg. You're here to stand tall. You know this, deep down. But the habit is strong. It's in your every move. You check, you adjust, you wait. You live for their approval. And it's breaking you. Slowly, silently, completely. You're not weak, just human. But you're more than this. You're meant for more. You feel it, don't you? The pull to be free. To stop chasing their light. To find your own. This is the cost. Your peace, your strength, yourself. You've paid enough, haven't you? Seneca's voice echoes, soft. You are your own judge. Their nods don't define you. Your worth isn't their verdict. You seek their light. Why? It flickers, fades, deceives. Stoics stood firm, unmoved. They built their own fire. Marcus wrote in darkness, "No one can diminish you. Their scorn is just noise. Your core remains untouched. You've chased shadows too long. Their approval, a hollow prize." Seneca saw this trap. Live for your own eyes. Halloo, you don't need their praise. You need your own truth. Stop looking to them. Turn inward. Find your strength. Their words can't break you unless you let them. You felt this before. A slight, a smirk, ignored. You gave it power. You let it wound. But you can choose. You can stand tall. Epictetus knew this too. Others don't control you. Their glances, their silences. They're not your master. You've been a servant, bowing to their whims. But you're more than this. You're meant to be free. Seneca's words cut deep. Why seek what's not yours? Their approval shifts, unstable. Your dignity, that's eternal. You've lived for their eyes. You've adjusted, you've shrank. No more, not today. You can rewrite this story. Start with one small act. Speak without seeking their nod. Write for your own heart. Walk without checking their faces. You don't need their signal. You're enough right now. Try this just once. Next meeting, don't adjust. Don't soften your voice. Let their glances slide off. Feel your chest expand. You're not their puppet. You're not their mirror. You're you, whole, unmoved. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each time you choose you reclaim a piece of your power. You felt it slip, in emails, in silences, in moments you bent, but you can stand firm. You can choose your core. Seneca would nod. Silent. Judge yourself, not them. Their praise is fleeting dust. Your strength, that's solid rock. You've chased their fleeting warmth. You've burned for their light, but your fire burns brighter. You just forgot to look. Try this. Today, now. Say no to their pull. Don't check their response. Let their words fall flat. Feel the weight lift. Your shoulders lighter now. You're not here to please. You're here to be you. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their shadow. You've dimmed your own light. But you feel it, don't you? The spark still burns. You can fan it. You can stand unmoved. Marcus faced crowds, chaos. He wrote, "You are enough." Their voices didn't sway him. Yours don't have to. You've let them. Too long. You've bent, you've faded, but you can stop. You can choose now. One act, one moment. Don't smile to appease. Don't nod to belong. Stand in your own truth. Feel your roots deepen. You're not their reflection. You're your own man. Seneca's voice, it lingers. Seek only your own respect. Their approval, it's a chain. You can break it. You've carried it, heavy. You've worn it, tight. But you can drop it. You can walk free. Try this, just today. When they speak, pause. Don't rush to agree. Let their words hang. Feel your own pulse. You're not their echo. You're your own voice. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your freedom. One choice at a time. You've felt their pull. In meetings, in texts, in silences that sting. But you can resist. You can stand firm. You're not here to chase. You're here to live. Seneca saw your struggle. Others can't judge you. Their eyes, their words, they're not your measure. You've lived for their nod. You've lost yourself in it. But you can return. You can find you. Start small. Start now. Don't check their faces. Don't wait for their sign. Speak for your own heart. Feel your strength return. You're not their servant. You're your own king. This is your path, not theirs. Not anymore. You felt the pain, the ache of pleasing, but you can release it. You can breathe free. One choice, one step. Don't seek their light. Find your own flame. It's there, still burning. You just need to see. You're not alone. Others have walked this. They've dropped the chase. They've found their core. You can too. You will. Their praise is noise. Silence it. Lesson 2. Pause before you speak. Why do your words betray? A text lights up, sharp. You read. Your chest tightens. Enger flas, fingers, hoa. You type fast. unthinking, words spill, wrath, reckless. You hit send, then freeze. Regret burns, instant, heavy. Why did you speak? Their jab, it stung. Your reply, it wounded. Not them, but you. You've been here before. A meeting, voices clash. Someone cuts, you snap. Your voice rises. Unsteady, words escape. No filter, they stare. You falter. The room feels smaller. You wish you'd stayed silent. This impulse, it's familiar. A friend's slight, you retort. A post online, you comment. Each time, you lose. Your control slips away. You feel it, don't you? The urge to fire back, it's in your pulse. Your jaw clenches tight. You want to be heard. You want to strike. But it's a trap. Your words, they chain. They pull you down. You've seen it, haven't you? A fight. Words escalate. You speak. They twist. Your point, lost in noise. Your left, drained, empty. This isn't strength. It's a quiet surrender. You give them your power. Each word, a piece gone. You feel the pain now. Not their words, yours. They linger, haunt, accuse. You replay, over, over. What if you'd paused? What if you'd breathed? You've lost to this. In emails, in arguments, in silences you broke. You thought it was nothing, just a quick reply. But it's not small. It's your dignity fading. You feel it at night. Words you can't take back. They echo, uninvited, cruel. You lie awake, restless. Your mind, a battlefield. You've wounded yourself. Not once, but many. You're not alone here. Others speak, then regret. Others lose their calm. You felt this sting. A colleague's jab, ignored. You spoke, it escalated. You wanted to win, but you lost more. Your peace, your center. You've seen it online. A post sparks fury. You type, you post. It feels good, briefly. Then the weight settles. You're caught, again, trapped. This habit, it's subtle. It hides in your haste. You think it's just talk, but it's deeper, darker. Each word you rush, it chips your soul. You feel it in silences. When the room is still, you hear your own voice. Sharp, hasty, not you. Who have you become? This isn't your strength. It's your weakness, exposed. You've let words rule. You've let them spill, and they've cost you. Your calm, your clarity, your ability to stand unmoved. You've felt this at home. A loved one's tone shifts. You snap, words fly. The air grows heavy. You wish you'd stopped. You wish you'd waited. But you didn't, did you? You spoke, you broke. The moment, the trust. You feel the loss now. Not just their respect, but your own, fading. You're not weak, just hasty. You've let impulse win. You've let it steer. But you feel it, don't you? The pull to be better, to hold your tongue, to keep your core. You've been here too often. A meeting, a text, a slight. You spoke. You regretted. You thought it was small. But it's not small. It's your life, unraveling. You're tired of this. Tired of the aftermath. Tired of the weight. You want your silence back. You want your strength. You want to be free. But the urge, it's strong. It's in your blood. You see their words. You feel the sting. You want to respond. You want to fight. And you've lost. Before. You've seen the cost. A friendship, strained, distant. A job, respect eroded. A moment, trust shattered. You didn't mean it, but you said it. And it's done. Permanent. You feel it in your chest. That gnawing, quiet ache. You've paid for words. Not with money, with peace. You've carried this weight. You've worn it heavy, but you can stop. You can choose. You've felt this in crowds. Voices rise. You join. You speak. You falter. You're not heard, just noise. You're not you anymore. You're their echo, fading. You felt this alone. A text, unanswered, burns. You type, you delete. You type again, send. And the regret, it follows. You're not weak, just human. But you're more than this. You're meant for more. You feel it, don't you? The ache to be steady, to hold your words, to keep your calm. This is the cost. Your peace, your dignity, lost in hasty words. You've paid enough, haven't you? Marcus wrote in shadows. Speak only what's necessary. Your words, they carry weight. They build, or they break. Why rush to spill them? Their sting, it's not yours. Stoics mastered this art. They held silence, like steel. Epictetus saw your haste. You control your response. Their taunts, their jabs, they're not your master. You've spoken, then regretted. You've let impulse rule. But Marcus knew better. Pause, and you're free. Your tongue, it's a blade. Wield it with care. Seneca whispered, soft. Words shape your soul. You don't need to strike. You need to stand unmoved. Their voices, they pull, but you can resist. You've felt the urge to snap, to retort. You've lost to it, but you can choose. Pause, just one breath. Feel your heart slow. Their words lose power. Your silence grows strong. Try this right now. Next, text. Don't reply. Read it. Let it sit. Count 3 slow breaths. Feel the storm settle. You're not their echo. You're your own voice. This act, it's small, but it's a rebellion. Each pause, you reclaim a piece of your core. You've felt it slip. In arguments, in haste. In moments, you broke, but you can rebuild. Marcus faced K's daily. He wrote, be still. His words, measured, true. Yours can be too. You've rushed, you've faltered, you've wounded with words. No more, not today. You can rewrite this. Start with one moment. A jab, a slight. Don't speak, just breathe. Let their words dissolve. Feel your strength return. You're not their pawn. You're not their noise. You're you, whole, steady. This pause, its power, its dignity reclaimed. Epictetus stood firm. Choose your words, always. Their anger, it's fleeting. Your calm, it's eternal. You've lived in haste. You've spoken, then sank. But you can rise. You can hold silence. Try this, just today. Next meeting, don't snap. Someone cuts. You pause. Let their words hang. Feel your pulse steady. You're not their target. You're your own shield. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your freedom. One breath at a time, you've felt their sting. In texts, in crowds, in silences you broke, but you can resist. You can stand firm. Seneca saw your struggle. Speak less, live more. Their words, their wind, they pass, they fade. You've let them sway. You've let them wound. But you can stop. You can choose now. One pause, one moment. Don't retort. Don't rush. Let their noise fall. Stand in your truth. Feel your roots deepen. You're not their mirror. You're your own man. Marcus's voice, it lingers. Silence is your strength. Their taunts, their chains. You can break them. You've carried their weight. You've worn their cuts. But you can drop them. You can walk free. Try this, just today. When they speak, wait. Don't rush to fill. Let their words drift. Feel your own calm. You're not their chaos. You're your own peace. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their storm. You've spoken, then drowned. But you can surface. You can find you. Start small. Start now. Don't reply in anger. Don't speak in haste. Pause for your own heart. Feel your strength grow. You're not their servant. You're your own king. This is your path, not theirs, not anymore. You felt the pain, the sting of regret, but you can release it. You can breathe free. One pause, one step. Don't chase their fight. Find your own calm. It's there, still waiting. You just need to pause. You're not alone. Others have rushed, fallen. They've learned to wait. They've found their core. You can too. You will. Silence is your shield. Laissons-toi. Let go of old wounds. Your wounds are heavy stones. They sit in your chest. A betrayal, years ago, lingers. You see their face, still. A word, sharp, cuts again. You carry it, every day. Their laughter echoes, uninvited. You clench, the pain returns. Why do you hold it? A friend's lie, you replay. A lover's departure, you dwell. Each memory, a jagged edge. You think it's just you. You think it's your story. But it's a weight, crushing. You walk, but you're tethered. You've been here, haven't you? Late at night, thoughts spiral. You see their eyes, cold. You hear their voice, mocking. You grip the hurt tight. You think it defines you, but it's stealing your light. You feel it, don't you? The ache that never fades. It's in your tense shoulders, your restless, sleepless nights. You carry their wrong, always. You let it shape you. This habit, it feels safe. Holding pain, it's familiar, but it's not safe. It's a quiet prison. Each memory you clutch, it drains your core. You've seen it in silences. A name, a place, triggers. Your jaw tightens, you freeze. You're not here, not now. You're there, in that moment. You're stuck, reliving it. You've felt this at work. A colleague's tone, it stings. It's not them, it's her. The one who broke you. You carry her shadow. You let it cloud today. You've felt this with friends. A laugh, it cuts deep. It's not their fault. It's the wound, still open. You think it's strength, to hold, to remember. But it's weakness, silent. You're bleeding every day. You've carried this too long. A parent's harsh word, etched. A rejection, it burns still. You think it's yours. You think it's you. But it's not, is it? It's their failure, not yours. You've let it define. You've let it weigh. You feel the loss now. Not just their trust, but your own. Fading. You're not weak, just bound. You've chained yourself to pain. You've let it steer. You've seen it in dreams. Their face, their voice, again. You wake, heart racing. You carry it into daylight. You let it taint joy. You let it dim hope. You've felt this in love. A new face you hesitate to. You brace for the hurt. Because it came before. You expect it. Always. You live in its shadow. You've felt this alone. The quiet, it screams. You replay, you dissect. What you could have said, what you should have done. But it's done. Gone. You're not there anymore. But you stay there. You hold the wound close. You think it protects. But it's killing you. Not your body, your spirit. You've paid for this. Not with time, with peace. You've carried this weight. You've worn it, heavy. You've seen it in moments. A song, a smell, triggers. You're pulled back, instantly. You're not free, not yet. You're tethered to yesterday. You're trapped in their wrong. You felt this in crowds. You smile, but it's hollow. You're there, but not present. The wound, it pulls. It keeps you distant. It keeps you small. You felt this at home. A quiet moment, ruined. Their voice, it creeps in. You clench. You spiral. You want to let go, but you don't know how. You've tried to forget. You've tried to move on, but it clings. Relentless. You think it's your fault. You think you're broken, but you're not, are you? You're human, just scarred. You've let it linger. You've let it rule. You feel it in your chest. That gnawing, endless ache. You've paid enough, haven't you? You're not alone here. Others carry stones too. Others relive their pain. But you can release. You can breathe free. You felt this in silences. When the world is still, you hear your own heart. It's tired. It's heavy. You want to be light. You want to be you. This wound, it's a chain. You've worn it too long. You've let it shape you. But you can break it. You feel it, don't you? The pull to be free. To drop the stones. To walk without weight. This is the cost. Your peace, your joy. Lost to old wounds. You've carried them far. You've paid with your light. You're not weak, just human. But you're more than this. You're meant for more. You feel it, don't you? The ache to release, to let go, finally, to find your spirit. This is your burden, but it's not your fate. You can choose. You can drop it. You've held on enough, haven't you? Epictetus stared into darkness. You choose what lingers. Your wounds, they're not fate. They're stones you can drop. Why carry their weight? They're wrong, not yours. Stoics released. They walked. They left pain behind. Seneca whispered, soft. Clinging harms you most. Their betrayal, it's done. Your grip, it's your choice. You've held it too long. You've let it define. But Marcus knew better. Free your mind today. Your past, it's a shadow. It fades when you turn. You don't need to hold. You need to be light. Their words, their dust. Your spirit, it's eternal. You've relived their wrong. You've replayed their face. No more, not now. You can rewrite this. Start with one small act. See their name. Breathe. Let the memory pass. Drop one stone today. Feel your chest expand. You're not their prisoner. You're not their pain. You're you, whole, unmoved. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each stone you release, you reclaim your joy. You felt it slip, in silences, in dreams. In moments you sank, but you can rise. Epictetus stood firm. You are not your past. Their hurt, it's fleeting. Your strength, it's yours. You've lived in their shadow. You've carried their stones. But you can stop. You can choose now. Visualize it, just once. A stone in your hand. It's heavy. It's cold. Now let it fall. Feel the weight lift. Your shoulders, lighter now. You're not their wound. You're your own dawn. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your freedom. One release at a time. You felt their sting, in triggers, in memories, in silences that burn. But you can let go. You can stand free. Seneca saw your struggle. Pain grows when fed. They're wrong. It's over. Your peace, it's here. You've let it linger. You've let it wound. But you can release. You can breathe deep. Try this. Just today. A memory rises. Pause. Don't grip. Don't dwell. Let it drift away. Feel your own pulse. You're not their echo. You're your own voice. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their hurt. You've drowned in their wrong. But you can surface. You can find you. Start small. Start now. Etriga. Don't grasp. Breathe. Let it go. Feel your spirit lift. You're not their wound. You're your own strength. This is your path. Not theirs. Not anymore. You've felt the pain, the weight of old wounds. But you can release. You can breathe free. One stone, one step. Don't carry their wrong. Find your own peace. It's there, still waiting. You just need to drop. You're not alone. Others have carried stones. They've learned to release. They've found their joy. You can too. You will. Empty hands hold strength. Lesson 4. Control your attention. They scatter. You follow. A phone buzzes, you glance. A colleague speaks, you drift. The world pulls, relentless. You scroll, minutes vanish, news screams. You're hooked. A text, you're distracted. Your mind, it's their pawn. They chase chaos, you join. A notification, you pose. A headline, you spiral. You're not here, not now. They react, loud, frantic. You feel the urge to jump, to engage, to drown in their noise. But watch the Stoic. He stands, eyes steady. They rush, he's unmoved. His mind, a locked gate. You've been the other. You've chased their clamor. A post, you linger. A comment, you stew. You've lost hours, haven't you? To screens, to voices, to things that don't matter. You feel it, don't you? The fog in your head, your focus. It's fractured. You're stretched, pulled thin. They scatter, you follow. But he chooses. They shout, he filters. They pull, he resists. You felt this at work. Emails flood, you drown. A deadline looms, you stray. A ping, you're gone. You're not working, not really. You're theirs, not yours. You've seen it at home. A conversation, you're half there. Your phone glows. You check. Their words fade, unnoticed. You're present, but absent. You're lost in their pull. You felt this in silence. You try to think, clear, but thoughts, they wander. A worry, a what if. You're caught, again, trapped. You're not in control. This habit, it's subtle. It feels like nothing. Just a glance, a scroll. But it's not nothing. It's your mind, is lipping. You've paid for this. Not with money, with clarity. You've given your attention to noise, to chaos, to things that don't serve. You feel the cost now. Your energy, drained, gone. Your purpose, blurred, fading. You're not weak, just scattered. You've let them steer. You've let them own. You've seen it in moments. A task, you start strong. A bus, you derail. You return, but slower. Your rhythm, it's broken. Your will, it's weakened. You felt this in crowds. Voices rise, you sway. You join, you react. You're not you anymore. You're their echo, fading. You felt this alone. You sit, you plan. But your mind, it drifts. To their posts, their noise. To their world, not yours. You're not focused, not free. You've seen it online. A feed, it pulls. You scroll, you sink. Hours pass. You're empty. You meant to do more, but you gave it away. You felt this in love. A moment, it's sacred. But your phone, it calls. You check, you lose. The moment, it's gone. You're not there, not fully. You've paid with presence. You've paid with connection. You feel it in your chest, that gnawing, quiet ache. You're stretched too thin. You're everywhere, nowhere. You've seen it in dreams. Your mind, it races. Their noise, it follows. You wake, unrested, heavy. You carry their clutter. You let it cloud you. You felt this in work. A goal, you sate it. But distractions, they creep. You falter, you stray. You're not building, not really. You're theirs, not yours. You felt this in silence. You try to be still, but your mind, it's loud. Their voices, their pings, they own your thoughts. They own your peace. You've tried to focus. You've tried to reclaim, but it slips, doesn't it? You're pulled every time. You think it's small, just a glance, a check, but it's not small. It's your life, fading. You're tired of this, tired of the fog, tired of the drift. You want your mind back. You want your clarity. You want to be whole. But their noise, it's strong. It's in your pocket. It's in your day. It's in your head. And you've let it. You've lost to it. You've seen the cost. A day. Unproductive. Wasted. A moment. Missed gone. A goal. Delayed. Blur. You didn't mean it. But you let it happen. You feel it now. The weight of distraction. You've paid enough. Haven't you? You're not alone. Others chase the noise. Others lose their way. But you can choose. You can be different. You can be unmoved. Marcus faced a restless world. You have power over your mind. Their noise, it's not yours. Your focus, you can guard. Why let them steal it? A ping, a shout, meaningless. Stoics stood, eyes clear. They filtered chaos, stayed unmoved. Epictetus saw your drift. Choose what enters your soul. Their clamor, it's fleeting. Your attention, it's your wealth. You've chased their distractions. You've lost hours, days. But Seneca knew better. Guard your time fiercely. Your mind, it's a fortress. Build walls. Let nothing pass. You don't need their noise. You need your own clarity. Their posts, their pings, they're not your master. You've wandered, haven't you? To screens, to endless feeds. No more, not today. You can rewrite this. Start with one small act. Silence your phone, now. Pick one task, stay. Let their noise fade. Feel your mind sharpen. You're not their puppet. You're not their echo. You're you, whole, steady. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each moment you guard. You reclaim your core. You've felt it slip. In glances, in scrolls, in moments you strayed, but you can return. Marcus stood in chaos. He wrote, "Focus is freedom." His mind, a locked gate. Yours can be too. You've drowned in their noise. You've drifted, lost ground. But you can stop. You can choose now. Try this, just once. Next buzz. Don't look. Let the notification wait. Breathe. Stay with you. Feel your strength return. You're not their chaos. You're your own calm. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your mind, one choice at a time. You've felt their pull in meetings, in texts, in feeds that never end. But you can resist. You can stand firm. Seneca saw your struggle. Time lost is life lost. Their noise, it's wind. It passes, it fades. You've let it sway, you've let it steal. But you can guard, you can breathe free. Try this, just today. 1 hour, no distractions, no phone, no tabs. Focus on one thing. Feel your pulses steady. You're not their clutter, you're your own truth. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their storm. You've drowned in their buzz. But you can surface. You can find you. Start small. Start now. Close the app. Wait. Don't check. Don't drift. Stay for your own heart. Feel your clarity grow. You're not their shadow. You're your own light. Epictetus's voice. It lingers. Guard what's yours alone. Their noise, its chains. You can break them. You've carried their weight. You've worn their fog. But you can drop it. You can walk clear. Try this, just tonight. When it calls, pause. Don't touch the screen. Let their clamor pass. Feel your own calm. You're not their chaos. You're your own peace. This focus, its power, its presence, reclaimed. Marcus knew this. Your mind is your kingdom. Mate, their distractions, their dust. Your purpose, it's eternal. You've lived scattered. You've drifted, then sank. But you can rise. You can hold focus. One act, one moment. A ping, don't answer. A headline, don't click. Stand in your truth. Feel your roots deepen. You're not their noise. You're your own man. Seneca's voice, it cuts. Own your time, always. Their buzz, it's fleeting. Your clarity, it's yours. You've let it slip. You've lost your way. But you can return. You can be whole. Try this. Just once. One task. No straying. Breathe. Stay present. Feel your spirit lift. You're not their drift. You're your own strength. This is your path. Not theirs. Not anymore. You felt the pain, the fog of distraction, but you can clear it. You can breathe free. One moment, one step. Don't chase their noise. Find your own calm. It's there. Still waiting. You just need to guard. You're not alone. Others chase the clutter. They've learned to filter. They've found their core. You can too. You will. Your focus is your fortress. Lesson 5. Accept what you can't change. You fight the rain. Useless. Traffic jams. You curse. A deadline shifts. You tense. The world moves. You resist. You clench. You push back. A flight delayed. You pace. A plan fails. You spiral. You rage, but it stands. You think you can force. You think you can bend. The news, it's chaos. You argue. You stew. You want to fix it. You want to control. But it's not yours. The storm, it rages. You shout. It ignores. You're drained, aren't you? This fight, it's endless. You've been here before. A job lost. You fought. A love gone. You clung. You begged for different. You prayed for change. But it didn't move. The world, it's stubborn. You feel the pain now. Your fists, they're bruised. You've pushed against walls. Walls that don't yield. You've seen it at work. Abos decides. You argue. You plead. You reason. But the choice is made. You're left. Exhausted. Empty. You're not winning. Not really. You felt this at home. A fight. You replay. You want them to bend. You want them to see. But they don't, do they? They stay. Unmoved. You felt this in silence. You lie awake. Restless. You wrestle with what is. You hate it. You resist. You think it's strength. To fight. To defy. But it's not strength. It's a quiet surrender. You give your peace away. Each push, each struggle, it steals your core. You've seen it in moments. A plan, it crumbles. You scramble, you fix. You exhaust yourself, trying. But it's still broken. Your energy, it's gone. You've felt this in crowds. The world shifts. You rail. You post. You debate. You want to reshape. But it keeps turning. You're not in control. You've felt this alone. A loss. It lingers. You replay. You mourn. You want it undone. But it's done. Final. You're stuck. Not free. You've tried to force. You've tried to change. But it stands, doesn't it? The truth, it's heavy. You think it's small. Just a moment. A fight. But it's not small. It's your life. Draining. You've paid for this. Not with money, with calm. You've given your strength. To battles you can't win. To wars that don't matter. You feel the cost now. Your clarity, blurred, fading. Your purpose, lost, scattered. You're not weak, just tired. You've fought the unchangeable. You've let it consume. You've seen it in dreams. You fix, you repair. But the world, it breaks. You wake, unrested, heavy. You carry this fight. You let it define. You felt this in love. They leave. You chase. You beg. You plead. But their heart, it's set. You can't move stone. You can't force will. You felt this in work. A project fails. You push. You rework. You stress. But the outcome, it's fixed. You're not shaping. Not really. You're theirs, not yours. You felt this in silence. You try to be still, but your mind, it fights. You wrestle with reality. You hate what you can't change. You lose your peace. You've tried to bend. You've tried to control, but it resists, doesn't it? You're stretched, pulled, thin. You think it's duty to fight, to fix. But it's not duty. It's your soul slipping. You're tired of this, tired of the struggle, tired of the weight. You want your calm back. You want your strength. You want to be whole. But the world, it's vast. It moves. It ignores. You see its chaos. You feel its weight. And you've fought it. You've lost to it. You've seen the cost. A day wasted, angry. A moment missed, tense. A goal delayed, blurred. You didn't mean it, but you let it happen. You feel it now. The ache of resistance. You've paid enough, haven't you? You're not alone. Others fight, they lose. Others push, they break. But you can choose. You can be different. You can let go. Epictetus faced a cruel world. Some things are not ours. The rain falls, it falls. The wind blows, it blows. Why fight what's beyond you? Your control, it's within. Stoics stood, unyielding. They embraced what was. Seneca whispered, soft. Peace lies in acceptance. Their choices, not yours. Their chaos, not yours. You've pushed against stone. You've raged against truth. But Marcus knew better. Accept and be free. The world, it's not yours. Your response, that's yours. You don't need to force. You need to be calm. Their actions, their wind, your soul, it's eternal. You've fought, you've lost. You've clung to what's gone. No more. Not now. You can rewrite this. Start with one small act. List what you can't change. Write it. See it clear. Now let it go. Feel your chest lighten. You're not their storm. You're not their weight. You're you, whole, unmoved. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each truth you accept, you reclaim your peace. You felt it slip, in battles, in struggles, in fights you can't win, but you can rise. Epictetus stood firm. You shape your own mind. Their chaos, it's fleeting. You're calm, it's yours. You've lived in resistance. You've pushed, you've sank, but you can stop. You can choose now. Try this, just once. Adele, don't curse. Breathe, let it be. Let the moment pass. Feel your strength return. You're not their chaos. You're your own calm. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your freedom, one acceptance at a time. You've felt their weight, in losses, in failures, in things you can't fix, but you can release. You can stand free. Seneca saw your struggle. Resist, and you suffer. Their choices, they're done. Your peace, it's here. You've let it linger. You've let it wound. But you can accept. You can breathe deep. Try this, just today. A plan fails. Pause. Don't fight. Don't spiral. See it, then release. Feel your own pulse. You're not their outcome. You're your own truth. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their storm. You've drowned in their weight. But you can surface. You can find you. Start small. Start now. A loss, don't wrestle. Breathe. Let it stand. Focus on what's yours. Feel your clarity grow. You're not their burden. You're your own light. Marcus's voice. It lingers. Embrace what is, always. Their chaos. Its chains. You can break them. You've carried their weight. You've worn their fight. But you can drop it. You can walk free. Try this, just tonight. When it rises, wait. Don't push. Don't force. Let the truth settle. Feel your own calm. You're not their battle. You're your own peace. This acceptance, its power, its strength, reclaimed. Epictetus knew this. Hold only what's yours. Their storm, it's gone. Your calm, it's waiting. You've lived with struggle. You've sank with resistance. But you can rise. You can let go. One act, one moment. A failure. Don't fight. Breathe. Let it be. Stand in your truth. Feel your roots deepen. You're not their chaos. You're your own man. Seneca's voice, it cuts. Accept, and you're whole. Their weight, it's wind. It passes, it fades. You've let it stay. You've let it bind. But you can release. You can be free. Try this, just once. A slight, don't resist. Breathe, let it go. Focus on your core. Feel your spirit lift. You're not their storm. You're your own strength. This is your path. Not theirs, not anymore. You felt the pain, the ache of resistance. But you can release. You can breathe free. One truth, one step. Don't fight what's fixed. Find your own calm. It's there, still waiting. You just need to accept. You're not alone. Others fight. They tire. They've learned to release. They've found their peace. You can too. You will. Freedom lies in surrender. Lesson 6. Reframe pain as growth. What if pain shapes you? A loss hits, you shatter. A slight cuts, you bleed. You wince, you turn away. You curse the hurt, always. It burns. You want out. A failure, you spiral. You think it's the end. Why does it linger? You've been here before. A job gone, you broke. A love lost, you sank. You fought the sting. You pushed it down, but it stayed, didn't it? The pain, it clings. You felt it at night. You replay. You ache. You hate this feeling. You want it gone. But what if it's not? Not your enemy, but teacher. You've resisted, haven't you? Each scar, you hid. Each wound, you buried. You thought it was weakness. You thought it was shame. But it's not, is it? It's your story, carved. You've seen it in moments. A rejection. You crumbled. You thought you were less. You thought you failed. But you didn't, did you? You stood. You moved. You felt this at work. A project fails, you flinch. The sting, it's sharp. You want to run, but you stayed, worked. You learned, didn't you? You felt this in love. A heart breaks, you drown. You think it's over. You think you're done. But you rose, stronger. You grew, didn't you? You felt this alone. The quiet, it screams. The pain, it's heavy. You want to escape, but you faced it. You breathed, you held. You've tried to flee. You've tried to numb, but it finds you. It always finds you. You think it's a curse, to hurt, to ache, but it's not a curse. It's a forge, burning. Each sting you feel, it shapes your core. You've seen it in others. They fall, they rise. Their scars, they wear. Not as shame, but strength. You've envied that, haven't you? Their calm, their depth. You want that too. You want to grow. You felt this in silence. You sit, you hurt. The wound, it speaks. You listen, you flinch. You think it's failure, but it's not failure. It's your soul, stretching. You felt this in crowds. You smile, but ache. The pain, it's there. You hide it, always. But why hide it? It's your fire, burning. You've felt this at home. A fight, you hurt. You want to forget. You want to move on. But the pain, it teaches. It shows you clear. You've seen it in dreams. You fall, you hurt. You wake, still raw. You carry the sting. You let it define. You let it weigh. You've felt this in work. A slight. You shrink. You think it's you. You think you're small. But you're not small. You're growing through it. You've felt this in love. A loss. You break. You think it's final. You think it's you. But it's not you. It's life, shaping you. You've tried to resist. You've tried to deny. But the pain, it stays. It's part of you. You think it's weakness, to feel, to hurt. But it's not weakness. It's your strength forming. You're tired of running, tired of hiding, tired of the weight. You want to be free. You want to be whole. You want to grow. But the pain, it's strong. It's in your chest. It's in your thoughts. It's in your days. And you've fought it. You've lost to it. You've seen the cost. A moment, mist, dense. A joy, dimmed, gone. A day, heavy, lost. You didn't mean it, but you let it rule. You feel it now. The ache of resistance. You've paid enough. Haven't you? You're not alone. Others hurt. They hide. Others fight. They tire. But you can choose. You can be different. You can embrace it. You've felt this in silence. The pain, it's loud, but it's not your end. It's your beginning. You've carried this long. You've let it bind. You've let it dim. But you can reframe. You can see it. You can grow through. You feel it, don't you? The pull to be more, to turn pain to strength, to let it teach. This is the cost. Your joy, your light, lost to resistance. You've paid with peace. You've paid with growth. You're not weak, just human. But you're more than this. You're meant for more. You feel it, don't you? The ache to rise, to reframe, to grow, to find your depth. This is your forge, not your prison. You can choose. You can grow. You've hurt enough. Haven't you? Seneca faced a bitter exile. Difficulties strengthen the mind. Your pain, it's not defeat. It's a forge, shaping you. Why fight what builds? Your scars, they're your steel. Stoics embrace the hurt. They grew through every wound. Marcus wrote in Chaos, pain is your teacher. Your losses, their lessons. Your aches, their growth. You've resisted, haven't you? You've cursed your wounds, but Epictetus knew better. You choose its meaning. Your hurt, it's not final. It's a path, winding. You don't need to flee. You need to see clear. Their slight, it's fleeting. Your strength, it's eternal. You've hid from the sting. You've buried the ache. No more. Not now. You can rewrite this. Start with one small act. Journal your pain tonight. Write what it taught you. See it as growth. Feel your chest expand. You're not the wound. You're not the loss. You're you. Whole. Unmoved. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each pain, you reframe. You reclaim your depth. You felt it slip. In failures, in heartbreaks, in moments you broke, but you can rise. Seneca stood firm. Hardship carves your soul. Their hurt, it's dust. Your growth, it's yours. You've lived in resistance. You've fled from the sting, but you can stop. You can choose now. Try this, just once. A loss rises. Pause. Ask, what did it teach? Let it shape you. Feel your strength return. You're not their chaos. You're your own calm. This shift, it's subtle, but it's a seismic change. You're reclaiming your light. One lesson at a time. You felt the pain. In rejections, in falls, in silences that burn. But you can reframe. You can stand tall. Marcus saw your struggle. Grow through what hurts. Their slight, it's gone. Your depth, it's here. You've let it define. You've let it wound. But you can reshape. You can breathe deep. Try this, just today. Sting. Don't flinch. Write its lesson down. See it as strength. Feel your own pulse. You're not their failure. You're your own truth. This choice, it's yours. No one can take it. You've lived in their hurt. You've drowned in their sting. But you can surface. You can find you. Start small. Start now. Memory. Don't curse. Ask, how did it build? Focus on its gift. Feel your clarity grow. You're not their shadow. You're your own fire. Epictetus's voice, it lingers. Pain is your choice. Oh, they're wrong. It's wind. Your growth, it's solid. You've let it break. You've let it dim. But you can reframe. You can be whole. Try this, just tonight. When it rises, wait. Don't push, don't hide. Write what you learned. Feel your spirit lift. You're not their wound. You're your own strength. This is your path, not theirs. Not anymore. You felt the ache, the weight of old hurts. But you can reshape. You can breathe free. One lesson, one step. Don't flee the pain. Find its hidden strength. It's there, still waiting. You just need to see. Seneca's voice. It cuts. Grow where you hurt. Their loss. It's fleeting. Your depth. It's yours. You've lived with scars. You've sank with them. But you can rise. You can transform them. One act, one moment. A failure. Don't mourn. Breathe. See its lesson. Stand in your truth. Feel your roots deepen. You're not their sting. You're your own man. Marcu's voice. It echoes. Pain builds if you let it. Make their hurt. Its chains. You can break them. You've carried their weight. You've worn their scars. But you can reframe. You can walk free. Try this, just once. A wound, don't resist. Breathe. Find its gift. Journal its strength. Feel your soul expand. You're not their loss. You're your own growth. This shift, its power, its strength, reclaimed. You're not alone. Others hurt. They grow. They've learned to reframe. They've found their light. You can too. You will. Pain carves your depth. Lesson 7. Stay cold under pressure. They panic. You feel it. A deadline looms. Hearts race. Voices rise. Chaos swirls. They shout. You tense. Sweat beads. You waver. A text. Urgent. Demands. You rush. You stumble. Your chest tightens. Breathless. They crumble. Eyes wild. You feel the pull. To join. To break. To drown in their storm. But watch the Stoic. He stands. Calm. Unmoved. They flail. He breathes. His heart. Steady. Anchored. You've been the other. You've cracked. You've snapped. A boss barks. You shrink. A crisis hits. You spin. You've lost it, haven't you? In moments. In pressure. Your control. It slipped. You feel it, don't you? The heat in your veins. Your thoughts. They scatter. You're stretched. Pulled apart. They panic. You follow. But he stands. They scream. He's silent. They break. He's whole. You've felt this at work. A project teeters. You rush. You shout. You fumble. You're not leading. Not really. You're theirs. Not yours. You've seen it at home. A fight erupts. You snap. Words fly. You regret. You're not calm. Not steady. You're caught. Swept away. You felt this in crowds. Tension spikes. You sway. You join the chaos. You're not you anymore. You're their frenzy. Fading. You've felt this alone. A crisis. You spiral. Your mind. It races. You can't think. Can't breathe. You're not in control. You're not yourself. This habit. It's subtle. It feels like instinct. Just a reaction. A flinch. But it's not instinct. It's your core. Slipping. You've paid for this. Not with money. With calm. You've given your strength. To pressure. To chaos. To moments that break you. You feel the coast now. Your clarity. Gone. Blurred. Your dignity. Chipped. Fading. You're not weak. Just shaken. You've let it take you. You've let it rule. You've seen it in moments. A call. You panics. You answer. Voice unsteady. You falter. You lose. Your presence. It's gone. Your power. It's weakened. You felt this in work. A meeting. It's tense. You speak. You stutter. You're not heard. Just noise. You're not strong. Not now. You're theirs. Not yours. You've felt this in love. A fight. You unravel. You shout. You wound. You want to fix. but you break more. You're not steady, not calm. You've seen it online. A post, it sparks. You dive in, heated. You argue, you drain. You meant to stand firm, but you sank, didn't you? You felt this in silence. A deadline, you panic. Your heart, it pounds. You can't focus, can't think. You're not in charge. You're their storm, not you. You've tried to fight. You've tried to push, but it overwhelms, doesn't it? The pressure, it's heavy. You think it's normal to crack, to bend, but it's not normal. It's your peace, fudding. You're tired of this, tired of the rush, tired of the weight. You want your calm back. You want your strength. You want to be whole. But the chaos, it's loud. It's in your inbox. It's in your phone. It's in your head. And you've followed it. You've broken to it. You've seen the cost. A moment lost. Tense. A day wasted. Frantic. A trust cracked. Gone. You didn't mean it, but you let it happen. You feel it now. The ache of breaking. You've paid enough, haven't you? You've felt this in crowds. They rush. You join. You're swept. You're lost. You're not you. Not now. You're their panic, fading. You've felt this at home. A crisis. You snap. You want to hold, but you unravel fast. You're not their anchor. You're their storm, too. You've felt this in work. A task. It's urgent. You dive. You flounder. You're not solving. Not really. You're theirs, not yours. You've seen it in moments. A text. You react. You type. You regret. You meant to be strong, but you weren't, were you? You felt this in love. A slight. You explode. You want to connect, but you push away. You're not calm, not steady. You're their chaos now. You've tried to stand. You've tried to stay, but it pulls, doesn't it? The pressure, it's relentless. You think it's you, to break, to bend, but it's not you. It's your soul is slipping. You're not weak, just human. But you're more than this. You're meant for more. You feel it, don't you? The pull to be steady, to stand, to breathe, to hold your ground. This is the cost. Your calm, your strength, lost to their storm. You've paid with peace. You've paid with power. You've carried their weight. You've worn their rush. You've let it define. But you can choose. You can be different. You can be unmoved. Marcus stood above the storm. You are above the chaos. Their panic, it's not yours. You're calm. You can hold. Why break when they do? Their rush, it's their chain. Stoics stood, hearts steady. They faced fire, unmoved. Epictetus saw your flinch. You control your response. Their shouts, they're fleeting. Your strength, it's your rock. You've cracked under pressure. You've let it shatter. But Seneca knew better. Stay cold, stay free. Your mind, it's your shield. Guard it. Let nothing pierce. You don't need to rush. You need to be still. Their chaos, it's noise. Your peace, it's eternal. You've stumbled, haven't you? In crises, in haste. No more. Not now. You can rewrite this. Start with one small act. Breathe deep. 3 counts. Feel the storm pass. Stand firm. Don't sway. Feel your chest steady. You're not their panic. You're not their rush. You're you, whole. California, LM. This act, it's simple, but it's a quiet rebellion. Each breath you take, you reclaim your core. You've felt it slip. In shouts, in stumbles, in moments you broke, but you can rebuild. Marcus faced roaring crowds. He wrote, "Be the rock." His calm, a fortress. Yours can be too. You've drowned in their haste. You,